Hey guys, this is BishReviews and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm back with another Disney Storybook review, and on today's episode I have this very beautiful book from the Disney Classic Collection. So it is Disney's Frozen 2. So yeah, Frozen 2 came out a really long ago and I quite enjoyed this movie, but not as much as the first movie. The first movie would always be the best one. So yeah, let us begin with this review. So on top here it says Disney Frozen 2 with the gold shiny one, as the other classic books did. And on these circles we have the other characters, and in the middle we have Elsa and Anna, the main characters. So yeah, we have the shiny water horse, we have the fire lizard, we have the trolls, the rock people. I mean, it was kind of elements of their universe, I would say. This is the new characters they introduced in the movie. We have Olaf, we have Kristoff and Sven and everything. So yeah, they stand in this very beautiful background, like the other books did as well. So at the spine of the book it says Disney Classic Collection Frozen 2, and we have the S and a book inside a border. So that's the logo for the Scholastic. So at the back of the book we have this very clear black background, and on top here we have Olaf reading a book, which is like really beautiful. And down there we have a little storyline, so if you want to read that, please pause the video. And also on the right hand below we have the barcode and the Scholastic logo and the URL. And on the left we have the copyright for Disney Enterprises. So let us open the book and have a better look on the inside. So on the first page, like every other classic storybook, we have the Disney classic characters in the golden background. It says this book belongs to. And on this page we have the background with the same things on the front, and it says Scholastic with the headquarters. On the left we have the printing and publication stuff, so if you want to read that, please pause the video. So yeah, here begins the story. If you want to read the story, please pause the video because I would be focusing on the paper quality, illustrations, and everything else. So yeah, the papers are the same quality as the other classic books were. They're not as thin as the classic storybooks that I did before, and not as thick as the Paragon books that I did. So yeah, the story begins with a little backline of how Elsa and Anna used to play and everything. But it's just like a really nice touch to this movie because, you know, it kind of did not begin with that sad part where their parents died and everything else, but this made it clear that how they have grown as a family and stuff. So they play this charades where they have to guess the movie or the object or something, but then that's when Elsa is so distracted and she hears a lot of singing from somewhere, and Anna is worried if something is wrong with her sister. So basically, Elsa just escapes the castle and she figures out a lot of things with that voice and stuff, and you know, she has to discover it. And just after that, I believe that they have this very bad wind and earthquake and stuff, which is like really scary for Arendelle. And that's when the trolls come in and they talk to Elsa, and they kind of tell her that it's up to her to figure it out and solve it. So basically, I'm not talking every detail of the movie because I would want you guys to read the story as well and get to know that, and even watch the movie, because if you watch it, you'd understand it really well. So there is Elsa's castle from the first movie, and there's them traveling. And it's a really beautiful movie as well. I mean, they have given a lot of addition to the animations and things, the different perspectives, which is like really nice. So you can see it's really beautiful. So in the forest they figure things out, like the elements like the wind, water, and fire, the rocks, the earth, and Elsa is the ice. So yeah, this is basically water held memories or something like that. So if you watch the movie, you'd understand it, what's going on. But this is really beautiful. I mean, I love the illustrations, but I do wish that they were a little matching to the movie. So as you guys remember, I did a deluxe storybook review for the Frozen's first part, and yeah, they did have the similar kind of illustration, but I mean, so that's why I do appreciate it that they have stuck with the same kind of illustration rather than making different books. Like what happened with Finding Dory and Finding Nemo, that was like really upsetting for me. So yeah, basically they find out that Elsa is one of the elements, and the kingdoms are fighting in between, and there are things that has happened between two kingdoms. So one kingdom has been completely unknown to the other because, you know, they had the history of this very bad fight. So yeah, they find this beautiful fire character, which is like really cute as well. So Elsa and Anna figure out that their mom is from that tribe, and they also figure out that they too are the daughters of the queen, and it's a really beautiful ceremony they do over there. So basically, this is the king's, I don't know the exact word, but let's say right-hand man or something like that. So he's a soldier, captain. So yeah, basically they talk all about a lot of things. So they're trying to save them from the balance that's been off and going out in the Arendelle. So here's Sven meeting all the reindeers. And then there's Elsa and Anna. So they find their parents' ship and they get to know how their parents died, which was like really upsetting, I would say. So that's when Elsa figures out that she needs to do this on her own because she can't lose her sister. So she just tries to work things out on her own. So yeah, this is the same scene from that movie where Elsa is trying to figure out the waves and she gets on the water horse, which is like this really beautiful scene. I really love it. I really love the illustrations as well. But like I say, I do wish that they were full page. Not that I do mind this, but I wish that they were. So here's another beautiful digital sketch illustration. It's really beautiful. So she goes into this cave and there happens to be a lot of things, but this storybook does not have it. So I was like really disappointed because I bought this book when I hadn't even watched the movie. If I had watched the movie, I would be definitely checking if it had the important pages. So basically the storybook came out before the movie, so they didn't want to spoil the climax, but I do need a book that has the climax. So yeah, that ends the story for now. So I hope I didn't turn the pages really quick. I really want you guys to be able to read it as well. So yeah, here's my review to the Disney's Frozen 2. So I'd again say that the first part was my favorite one, but I did enjoy this movie as well, so I do recommend you guys to watch it if you have not watched it. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please hit the comment section below. Please do like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram. So until the next video, thank you so much for watching.